Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com.
He's up regardless.
Not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy! It's like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth therapy.
What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
Sure
Watch
did.
Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
Your father, this is her home. Take a look at what we do.
Vaqueros Nation, a new weekly show highlighting UTRGV athletics, an exclusive look at football, diving, golf, and more. Saddle up and join Vaqueros Nation, Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on CBS 4.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Hey Vaqueros fans, I'm Janelle Tanguma.
And I'm Blake Collin. Join us live for every UTRGV home football game for our pregame kickoff show, Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
Sponsored by the Bert Ogden Auto Group.
There's a huge Labor Day sale happening at all 25 Bert Ogden and Fiesta dealerships valley-wide. Shop and save on over 6,000 new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Come find your next new ride today. Think savings, think Bert Ogden. But hurry, sale ends Labor Day Monday.
Welcome everybody to a stream here from RSL on Channel 2. This is the first of hopefully many to come from BISD, and definitely a first for our middle school stream. This is the Rivera High School Cluster Cup, brought to you by our head coach, Johnny Garza at Rivera High School. We got 2 feeder programs for the Rivera Raiders in the Perkins Stallions and the Garcia Gators facing off today. 8th grade A teams in the Cluster Cup. This is for bragging rights to carry over to the next sport. We will have a trophy that they're going to carry over until they face each other again in the upcoming sport, and trade off will get to carry it to the following season. So as the good crowd is rolling in here at Rivera High School for this game. But if you are not able to attend, we are obviously in partnership with RSL, which is a great deal for these young men here today. So our Stallions have already rolled out of the tunnel for our Raiders tunnel that we have set up, and Garcia gets ready, And Garcia, here come the Gators. Gators running it out. Our fans excited here as they take the sideline. Awesome colors, I might like to add. I having a conversation with one of our coaches here, man. I really like that blue on their helmets. So here we go. It looks like we have Garcia kicking off and Perkins Stallions set to receive. As we get our game going, we really would like to thank, obviously, our superintendent of schools, Jesus Chavez, and all of our school board members, as well as our BISD athletic director, Gilbert Leal, who have provided us and given us the thumbs up to get this deal going here for our first ever Cluster Cup live stream. So the Gators get set to kick this thing off, and the Stallions are ready to receive as we wait for the referees to set the chains, and we get the whistle, get set, ready to go here. These kids are eager. They make sure we get our tunnel off the field. And there's the whistle, so we get ready to go. And get a kick. Kick just past the 30-yard line. Received by number 1 of Perkins. That's number 1, Rivera Santiago, with a nice return. Returning it back to about midfield, and the Stallions get set. We got the Garcia staff here, head coach for the 8th grade team, Rolando Jimenez. Assistant coaches, Raul Salinas, Vicente Garcia, and Juan Macias, with Coach Gilbert Garces, their athletic coordinator, here as well, ready to support them with the 7th graders playing after this matchup here today. The Perkins offense ready to roll. We got number 1 in motion. Handoff on a jet sweep. He gets negative and gets stuffed. A good tackle by number 10 made right there on the play. Nice job by number 10 from Garcia, Ramon Cisneros. A loss of about 6. It's going to be a 2nd down and long for the Perkins Stallions on that jet sweep that got negative for them. Just after Rivera, number 1 from the Stallions, had a good return, the Gators get it back for a loss. The big O-line for the Perkins Stallions. We'll see how they can take advantage of this in the trenches here versus we got a 3-man front from the Gators here. Two-back set with a tight end. Motion again from Perkins. This time the keeper with the quarterback gets some positive yards. Tackled by number 11 from the Gators. Good fit from number 11. Alexander Ortiz in on that tackle. Quarterback keeper from Perkins. The quarterback for the Perkins Stallions today is going to be number 15, Alvarado Benito. Alvarado gets the offense back out there ready to go. Two-back set, motion coming back from number 1. Good, and we got some laundry on the field. This guy, we had a receiver taking off a little bit earlier. Back out again. Two-back set, Twins tight end on the opposite side. Good, signals again, motion. Got another jet sweep, see if we can get some positive. Good. Gets it back to about the original line of scrimmage, making it a 4th down for the Stallions. See what they elect to do here at about midfield. From the Stallions. Switching up personnel as the Stallions look like they get ready to punt the ball. We got first timeout as they look like they're having a little bit of confusion here on personnel for their punt team. Timeout Perkins on their first drive. We'll be right back.
Inside Valley Politics, a fresh perspective on Valley, state, and national political issues. Join us as we feature in-depth interviews and original, unbiased reporting on topics important to you. Sunday at 6:30 a.m. on NBC 23.
All right, so after a brief timeout, we got a fourth down still from the Stallions. Looks like they got their personnel together. Alvarado with the punt. Sends it straight up, just crossing midfield. And it looks like we're going to have the Gators starting with great field position after that defense for the Gators gets a good stop and gets them out on defense to see if they can return the favor and get the stop as well, get their offense the ball back. Good, number 17, Damon Montoya in at quarterback, it looks like. Starting off in the spread. Good, a counter play. RPO gets it out to a bubble. The slot receiver picks up a couple of yards out there. Looks like number 5, the receiver on that play, Jaden Longoria. I'm sorry, number 0 on that last one, Juventino Sandoval. Got an inside run, picks up about 1. That's number 10 of the Gators at running back there, Ramon Cisneros. It's going to be tough to run it up in the middle there. It looks like 4 defensive linemen up front for the Stallions. They got some good size there on the inside. Let's see if we try, Gators try and get it out to the edges here with trips up at the top. The quarterback keeper, and he's met for a negative play there. Good stop by the Perkins defense on that one, forcing a 4th down with a loss of about 3 yards on that play. Good stuff by that D-line. The interior of that Perkins defense looking. They have their returner back there, number 1, Santiago Rivera. It looks like they were electing to run an offensive play on that one. Let's see if they don't end up changing their mind and punt the ball. They keep the same personnel on the field. We still look like Perkins is back, ready to receive. Got a bubble pass, incomplete. The Stallions will take over on downs. Now on their positive side of the field. The Gator defense back out as the Perkins Stallions look to hopefully generate some offense on this drive here, their second drive of the game. Defensive battle so far with 2 consecutive defensive stops, 1 on each side. Motion number 1 coming across. We got a flag. Flag and a tackle for a loss, it seems like there. Number 11, number 12 in on the tackles for the Gators. Alexander Ortiz and Sergio Quintero with a good stop. They're decline that penalty, make it a second down. Second down for the Stallions. Orbit motion, toss. Cut back across by number 1. Steps out of bounds. Nice little run, finding a crease on the cutback by Santiago Rivera, the number 1 receiver. Seems like generating all the yardage so far for the Stallions. Got a first down for their offense. Like the Gators were over pursuing on that one. They've been eager to cut things off on that motion that they've shown the whole game, and cuts it across back and makes some positive out of that for the Stallions to pick up their first down. First down from about their positive 30 here. Motion again from number 1, quarterback keep on it, number 15. Good, in on the tackle. Looks like number 11 from the Gators. Again, Alexander Ortiz with another tackle on the play. Number 15, quarterback Benito Alvarado from the Stallions there. Still picks up about 3 on that play. It'll be about the last play of this first quarter. As time's winding down, it looks like they might get one more off here. They can hustle up to the line. It looks like they're communicating. They're going to take it down to the end of the quarter. That's the first quarter here for your inaugural Cluster Cup between the 8th grade A Perkins Stallions and Garcia Gators. We'll be right back.
That's going to be a fumble recovered by the Cardinals.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
Here we go. The Stallions and the Gators taking the field for the second quarter in this inaugural Cluster Cup We got some good representation here from our high school football players, each taking the sideline from their respective middle schools. We got Nelson Becho, Laredo, Juan Salas representing the Garcia Gators right now in their jerseys on the sideline. And up at the top, it looks like we have Jacob Martinez. After flipping sides here into the second quarter. So as I said, some good representation still on the Perkins sideline. We have Jacob Martinez, Carlos Trevino. We have Jaime Castillo, who has a brother playing on the Perkins team right now as well. So that legacy continues for them. And then we have Ivan as well, the quarterback for the Rivera Raiders, helping amp up his respective middle school here. So a third down, we have a motion coming across, number 1. Looks like another pass. They're gonna take another shot at it, looking for the football. He comes down with it in the end zone, and we have the first touchdown of the game. A good connection there from quarterback number 15 of the Perkins Stallions, Benito Alvarado, connection with number 1, Santiago Rivera. So far in the game, Santiago Rivera looks to be generating the most offense, returning kicks, returning punts, and now the first receiving Stallions going for the extra point. The kick up and good. That's going to make it 7-0 Stallions for your inaugural Cluster Cup, currently in the lead after the short break.
Sames McAllen Ford is giving you huge savings during the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. Take 15 grand off MSRP on a line at SamesMcAllenFord.com or visit us and drive local, drive Sames.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy.
Do-it-all athlete number 1 for these Stallions after scoring a touchdown is set to kick this thing off to the Gators. Nice little kick, returned by number 5 for the Gators. The kicker coming in and making that hit. Rivera in with the kick, and the first one down the field to make that tackle. Great job by Rivera, and it's a good attempt on the return by number 5 of the Gators, Jaden Longoria. As the Gators come back, and on offense, and the Stallions try and take another stop on defense here to hopefully get their offense back on the field to extend this thing. Good little crowd that we generated here for the first inaugural Cluster Cup here at Rivera High School. We got representation from our administration, our principal Obed Leal here supporting his cluster as well. The 2 schools that feed into Rivera High School. There's take over here on offense in a first down. Good, a quarterback keeper up the middle. Good, number 15, the quarterback, also playing some defense for the Stallions. In on the tackle on that one, Benito Alvarado, for a loss of 2. Second down for the Gators now. These kids, man, for both of these schools coming in the summer and taking advantage of our cluster camp that we had, we were able to see the talent that they had, and we knew that we're going to be very blessed moving forward here at Rivera High School with these guys coming through. Good little talent pool that we have. Good, taking the snap, number 17 on a swing pass. Good, and in on the tackle. Looks like defensive back, number 14 for the Stallions there. In on the tackle, sniffing it out. Jose Luis Zavala making the tackle for the Stallions on that one. Making it a big loss. It's gonna make it a long third down for the Gators as the Stallions look like they're gaining some momentum here on defense as well. Hopefully giving a good field position to their offense. If they do so, end up stalling the Gators again here. Number 17 of the Gators, the quarterback, going to try and get things going here, Damon Montoya. In at running back, number 10, Ramon Cisneros, taking a snap. Good, on a sprint out pass here. A pass out to number 0 is a little wide. Can't quite get there, making it a 4th down for the Gators. Changing their personnel, getting their punt team on the field. They ended up going for it on their previous offensive drive instead of electing to punt, giving the Stallions good field position. So now they're actually going to get their punt team on out here and hope to flip the field. We'll see how good this punt gets off. As they get lined up, looks like it's number 12 back there. Whistle ready for play. It's a good snap and a decent punt, getting over just midfield. First touch by the Gators, now downed. It's a good directional punt there, keeping it away from number 1, who has been generating a lot of the positive yardage for the Stallions. So the punt on that one, number 12, Sergio Quintero from the Gators, keeping it out of the hands of number 1, Santiago Rivera. Left here in the second quarter, right before the half, as the Stallions try and get another score on the board here before taking it into the half. The Gators struggling with their defensive personnel, getting an extra man in on the field right now. Nose tackle finally gets set. Good, the snap is off. Inside zone run. Good, a big tackle right there by number 72 again, showing up for the Gators on the inside run. Big number 72, Ruben Mendoza in the defensive line there. Looks like he's playing D-end at the top. Doing a great job in there, getting in there on the tackle, solo. Making, as the Stallions get set again, the Gators identifying their offensive formation. The Stallions, they started throwing the ball in their last drive, threw it 2 times in a row. The first one just out of the hands of number 1, Rivera, and then the second one finding him in the end zone for a touchdown, the first touchdown of the game. We're at 8-0 here, and Perkins trying to convert on this 3rd and long. Offense getting set. Alvarado in at quarterback, trying to get things organized again. In a good position to make that an incomplete pass. We know the punter for the Stallions is number 15, their quarterback, again in there, Alvarado. So we'll see if the Gators elect to send anybody back or play in a regular defensive formation on this one. See if you can hear the crowd here. Good support for both of these teams here as we have a full stands. Looks like our concession stand is flowing with our coaches in there helping out. Good, drops back for another pass. Elects to keep it on the sprint out. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but we have some laundry on the field here, so it looks like there's a penalty. Looks like holding, as the Gators are going to look to decline this one and take it back on the positive side of the field for them. They're about the 45. And see if they can get something generated going right here for their offense so they can tie things up or get a score in just before the half. We'll be back.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRG.
Once again, checkmate. What?
It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Ford F-150 with 0% financing, 0 down, no payments for 90 days, plus a free.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
There's a huge Labor Day sale happening at all 25 Bird Ogden and Fiesta dealerships valley-wide. Shop and save on over 6,000 new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Come find your next new ride today. Think savings, think Bird Ogden. But hurry, sale ends Labor Day Monday.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bed.
Take over after a timeout from the Stallions. First down, sprint out play for the Gators, number 5. Trying to get positive, scrambling. Snagged just by his jersey. And they call him down with momentum as number 1, Rivera, do-it-all athlete for the Stallions, takes the ball away from his hands, but they stopped his momentum, and they call him down on progress. Good, we're stopping the play here for an injury on the field. And we'll be back with you on RSL 2 here for our inaugural Custer Cup, Rivera Raiders.
Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate. What?
It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up.
They go back in. New quarterback on the snap, number 17 with a handoff. As number 10, Ramon Cisneros tries to churn and make some positive yardage out of it. But a penalty on the Perkins Stallions defense. As it looks like Damon Montoya is getting the play for the Gators. Looks like he's gonna stay in at quarterback as number 5 gets some rest. Jaden Longoria, who had gone down with an injury on that previous play. Second and about 4 for the Gators as they look to get a score going here before the second half. Just under 3 minutes left in this game, or in the first half. Good, the snap, the handoff to number 10 as he finds an edge off tackle. Good, a missed tackle by the Stallions there, getting a first down. Good positive play on the run there by number 10, Ramon Cisneros, a running back for the Gators. Gators looked and got positive yardage and a first down off of this one, even though their quarterback, starting quarterback, was not on the field on that possession. Giving Montoya back behind under center in the shotgun. Good on the keeper now. Good as they look to strip the ball, but he hangs on to it. Good stop there by number 77, number 60 of the Stallions. Number 77, Noah Ayala. On the combo there, tackle. Into the spread and doubles. The shotgun, we got a timeout here from the Gators as they look to actually get something going and stop the clock with 1 minute and 20 left in this first half of the Custer Cup from Rivera High School. We'll be back.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy! It's like the Everest of trivia.
Spitting truth there. What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia.
You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy! Weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
Good, 1:20 seconds left here in the first half of the Cluster Cup from Rivera High School. We got the Gators on offense trying to find the end zone for the first time in this game as they're down 8-0 to these Stallions. We got a motion jet sweep. Number 16 trying to find the edge here, but here's number 1 with a great fit from the safety position. Do-it-all athlete again. Number 1, Rivera, with a big tackle for a loss, making it a 3rd and about 11 for the Gators. On that run from the Gators on that carry, we had number 16, Luis Hernandez. Another timeout, stopping the clock for the Gators as they try and generate some offense here and find the end zone in this first half. We'll be back.
Vaqueros Nation, a new weekly show highlighting UTRGV athletics, an exclusive look at football, diving, golf, and more. Saddle up and join Vaqueros Nation, Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on CBS 4.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Good, and we're back here with 55 seconds left in this first half of the Cluster Cup from Rivera High School as the Gators have a 3rd and about 11. Back, looking a wide open receiver over the middle, 5, just off of his hands. Gets us a 4th down and about 11 with 52 seconds left in this first half as the Gators are down 8-0 to the Perkins Stallions here in this 8th grade A Cluster Cup. Good opportunity there with an open receiver right down the middle of the field. They drew it up, half sprint out, throw back to the middle of the field, just off the fingertips of number 5 receiver from the Gators, Jaden Longoria on that one. Out right now. As we looks like we got some laundry on the field. It looks like the defense a little bit eager. It looks like the defensive lineman might have made some contact with the O-line there. That's exactly what it is. Getting the Gators a little bit closer to that first down. They've burned through 2 of their timeouts here, so we'll see if they can convert on this one. 4th down and about 6. 17 in the shotgun. 2 receivers out to each side. The snap is low. Inside handoff. Number 15, Benito hanging on to the legs. In on the help of that tackle is number 74 and number 60 for the Stallions. So Benito Alvarado, the quarterback, also playing linebacker for the Stallions, in on that tackle, holding on to his ankles and getting in help from the 2 D linemen there, number 72 and number 60 on in on the tackle to help. .44 seconds left here in this first half as Perkins takes over on offense. First down from their own about 30-yard line here. We'll see if they try and air it out a couple of times or if they play it safe just to get, they have the lead already. So we'll see what decision the coach takes here. Be conservative and try and take a couple of shots just before the half. As we welcome everybody here to RSL 2. And as our BISD channel is actually showing volleyball games right now, so you can take the opportunity on RSL right now to find a couple of live things as the Stallions take a toss to number 1, Rivera, who gets met by number 5 for a tackle right there. Big time stop by the Gators on that one. Number 5 again in on that tackle for the Gators, who is Jaden Longoria, makes the stop on number 1. The Stallions, Rivera, Santiago Rivera, who has been all of the firepower receiving the ball. Big tackles on defense for Rivera as well. Now number 5, who is also playing both ways for the Gators, Jaden Longoria makes a big hit on the stop on number 1. As number 1 comes off the field, they get new personnel in for the Stallions with only 4 seconds left here for the Gators 2. And that takes us down. That makes the first half. The Stallions take it in with the lead 8-0 on the Gators in this first inaugural Cluster Cup at Rivera High School. So we take it to the first half, and we're going to go into some commercials on here, but it's a good game, sir. 2 good teams making it a defensive battle. Only 8-0 here in this first half.
Hey Vaqueros fans, I'm Janelle Tanguma.
And I'm Blake Collin. Join us live for every UTRGV home football game for our pregame kickoff show, Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
We're bringing you live coverage.
These up.
Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta is sponsored by the Bert Ogden Auto Group.
There's a huge Labor Day sale happening at all 25 Bert Ogden and Fiesta dealerships valley-wide. Shop and save on over 6,000 new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Come find your next new ride today. Think savings, think Bert Ogden. But hurry, sale ends Labor Day Monday.
Inside Valley Politics, a fresh perspective on Valley, state, and national political issues. Join us as we feature in-depth interviews and original, unbiased reporting on topics important to you. Sunday at 6:30 a.m. on NBC 23.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Sames McAllen Ford is giving you huge savings during the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. Take 15 grand off MSRP on a 2025 Ford F-150 XLT. Get low rates and no payments for 90 days on many of your favorite new Fords in stock. Even 2025 Ford F-150 Lightnings get 0% for 72 months and may even qualify for a $7,500 tax credit. Start online at SamesMcAllenFord.com or visit us and drive local, drive Sames.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work. Debt-free.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since 1936. If you'd like more information on Sunny Glen and the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Ford F-150.
Regardless.
As we are live with the Rivera Raiders inaugural Cluster Cup between the 8th grade A team, Garcia Gators, and the Perkins Stallions. Currently, the Perkins Stallions up 8-0 in the first half with a touchdown pass to number 1 here, Rivera, who has been pretty much their do-it-all athlete. A great job defensively as well with some big tackles for the Stallions. But still only 8-0 despite all of his efforts. The Garcia Gators still trying to generate some more on offense here. They had a great opportunity just before the second half. But the quarterback Benito Alvarado, who is also playing defense with some big stops and also with that big defensive line, number 60, number 77, 72, Christopher Castillo, the brother of Jaime. Line for Garcia, we have Nelson Becho, Isaac Loredo, Gael Payan, a number of other athletes as we get going here in the second half. And you guys saw just now a great crowd that we generated for this game, for the inaugural Cluster Cup here at Rivera, put together by our head coach here at Rivera High School, Johnny Garza. Set to kick off is the Stallions. The Gators ready to receive. Number 1 with the kick, sends it deep, back to about the 10-yard line as that rolls into the end zone. Picked up and returned, bringing it back out to about the 10-yard line, but met by the Perkins Stallions just past the 10-yard line. In on the tackle, it looks like number 20. As the Gators take over on their own and ran out. The Gators now with the task of having to generate a long drive here from their own about 19-yard line with a first down. The Stallions set on defense. One high safety look. Number 1, Santiago Rivera. As we have an early whistle here. Some type of penalty on the offense here, the Gators. Good, taking it back. It's going to be a repeat of the first down, but it's now 1st and 15 for the Gators. See if they can get out of the slump offensively and generate some offense so they can get out of here and hopefully put some points on the board. Good, out of the gun. Zone play, but met just behind the line of scrimmage. Again, Yala. And number 20, Jesus Martinez in there. It looked like. Got him for a loss, so it's a long second down here for the Gators. Looks like the Stallions got a good little pep talk at halftime because they're going here on defense right now. They're ready to go, pinning the ears back. Good, out of the gun again. A snap, quarterback keeper. Good, met by number 1 and number 4 of the Stallions after the quarterback keeper. So Rivera and number 4, Jay Briones, in on that tackle after the quarterback keep for number 17, the quarterback of the Gators, Damien Montoya, gets a couple back, but it's still going to be a third and about 13 for the Gators. Looks like they have no choice but to try and run it off tackle. We have big number 98 and 77 on the inside of the defensive line for the Stallions. Out of the gun. Motion, swing pass to the running back just over his, oh, but it's received. Defended pretty well there by number 20. On the reception for the Gators. Looks like number 0. Quintino Sandoval. Back to receive still was very, very dangerous. Number 1 from the Stallions, Santiago Rivera. They tried a directional punt earlier in the game, kept the ball out of his hands, and allowed the coverage to get down the field with no return. See if they don't try to do the same thing here. Good, a punt to number 1, who elects to get out of the way. The punt stopping just before midfield. Still, the Stallions are going to start with this thing in good field position and try and extend their lead on this one. Good, as the Stallions take over here with a first down in the positive here with a good long run. Picks up about almost 20 here on this long run, but we got a penalty on the field. And it looks like this thing's about to come back. We got holding on the Stallions, and sure enough, that negates that long run by number 22 of the Stallions, Liam Figueredo. Really? Good, bringing him back. Still a first down for the Stallions, but now it's a 1st and 20 after that holding penalty. It was a good long run by number 22, Figueredo here of the Stallions, but it negates it with the holding penalty, brings it back, making it a 1st and 20 as the Gators look to rally and make a stop. Same play off tackle here. Good, number 11, it looks like with the Gators in on the tackle after a gain of about 6. Excuse me, that was number 74, it looks like, making the tackle here for the Gators. Gabriel Villanueva, again, another brother, younger brother of one of our Rivera Raiders. in on that tackle. So we have brothers on both sides of guys from our Rivera Raiders high school football team, JV and motion coming across, but it's a quarterback keeper up the middle, dragging some, making it a manageable third down, it looks like. So as we continue this game here, we have a third down from the Stallions. They look to try and make it a first down for them as they continue their first drive of the second half here. The quarterback keep just now from Alvarado. It's a third and manageable situation now for them, with 2 minutes left here in this third quarter. A handoff to number 22, who finds a crease inside. Looks like right now he has for the first. Picks up about 8 on the play, makes it a first down for the Stallions as they continue this offensive drive for the first half. As we said here, this is the first inaugural Cluster Cup at Rivera High School for both cluster schools. For the Rivera High School Raiders, we have the Perkins Stallions and the Garcia Gators, and we have a lot of fans here ready to watch this game. Hey, so that's pretty good, man. Now you guys are together, so it's been really cool to see you guys coming together. And when we came over here, we took over as a new coaches that came in, and we were able to see that you guys had a lot of talent in that group. And so putting Perkins and Garcia together, do you feel like that's helped you guys out?
Yes, sir. It helped us out like better because our squad, both of the squads, they're really good. Like our wide receivers, like they're really good too. So it's gonna help us and help us and help us.
So who is if you can tell me right now from the Perkins group, since you're at Garcia, from the Perkins group, who are the kids that you are kind of hanging your hat on that have helped you the most right now?
Frankie Ramirez, he helped me really much this season. Like these games, he's really, I've been throwing the ball to him, he's catching them, he's running, he's putting up numbers right now.
Good. So you guys are really complimenting off of each other, right? So you and Frankie and this Perkins group and the cluster. So it's really cool to see you guys coming together, and I'm really excited for what you guys have in your future. So let me ask you this real quick. How do you guys feel so far? You guys are 2 victories, right? This is week number 3 coming up. You got CC Vets. You guys are going to make the trip over there. How do you guys feel about the game?
Man, we feel excited right now. Like that's gonna be the best team that we're gonna face this season. So hopefully we win.
So it's going to be a true test. A true test is going to put you guys as a measuring stick to show you guys how much you actually have to improve. You know what I mean? And if we can pull off the victory, then it should be one that we can really hang our hat on, right? Good. So again, moving forward in the season, I'm really excited for you guys. Thank you for coming up here. And honestly, it says a lot about your character coming up here and being able to talk in front of the camera. We're live right now on RSL2. And so who are you pulling for in the game, obviously?
Perkins.
Perkins. Aren't you a Garcia kid? Oh, all right. Hey, don't be the front runner just because they're winning 8-0 right now. Thank you for being with us, Gilly. Good. That was Gilbert Cantu, Gilly, as we call him here at Rivera. He is the quarterback of our freshman team, a very, very talented freshman team. And as Perkins actually continues their offensive drive here on a quarterback keeper of Alvarado, number 15, finding the crease, and number 11 making the tackle now, but not after Alvarado picks up a couple of yards, making it a second and manageable here for them. Picks up about 5 to 6 as they continue this drive. They finished that first or the third quarter here actually with the ball. They're made it a good drive so far, as hopefully the Gators look to try and opportunity to be here at Rivera High School. Coach Garcia has tried to generate some things here with all of our sports. Volleyball, we got a really good volleyball team as they're heading on the road today. They're at Porter High School, trying to get another victory for them in district. And our cross-country team, obviously traveling, getting on the road and competing as well. And our varsity football team, like I said, we're going to travel out to Corpus Christi Veterans on Friday. Our freshman team going to Corpus Christi Veterans as well on Thursday as they try to continue their winning streak of 2 games. The varsity football team picks up their first one last week against Edinburgh North in the thriller 45-44 at the Brownsville Sports Park. But now we are joined here with another brief conversation as the Stallions continue their first drive here of the second half and try and punch another one into the end zone. We are joined now with Frankie, who is another one of our freshman football players. So Frankie, last name again, remind me?
Ramirez.
Frankie Ramirez here. So we just interviewed your quarterback, Gilbert Gilly Cantu, who gave you a big praise. Obviously, he was at Garcia Middle School, and you come from Perkins. So we have the Cluster Cup, the first inaugural here with Perkins and Garcia facing each other in a good game right now. So he gave you a big shout out. So the first thing that I asked him was, how was the rivalry between both of your schools, in middle school, 7th and 8th grade? Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, it was good. I mean, they had a really good team. My team was all right. It was decent, but we would put up a really good game.
Yeah. So do you think that coming together and combining you guys with the Garcia group benefited you guys in your freshman class right now?
Oh yeah, a lot. These 2 teams are really good. We have something special in this freshman Rivera team.
I agree with you. I think, like I said, the coaches that have come in and everybody that's been currently on staff also have been saying really good things about you guys in that freshman group, and we're really excited, especially with the 2 wins that you guys have picked up so far in this season. So talk to me about what positions you play on the field, and a little bit about how everybody else around you. Give me some shout outs to some of your guys that help you out on the team.
Well, I was quarterback, Aiden Ananis, one of my good receivers, one of my good running backs, Leo. That's mainly it. On defense, Brian Zamora, he was really good. He could tackle real good.
He's a little guy, man, but I like how he comes up and hits. He plays with a really big heart and comes up and makes some tackles. As Perkins punches another one in, making it 14-0 right now, trying to convert the extra point. It gets blocked at the line, and Garcia gets tackled as they try to return it, keeping it at 14-0 with just under 5 minutes left in this Cluster Cup. So as we continue here with Frankie, so now talk to me. You guys have got some good stuff going here. We talked already about how you guys got some good stuff going here with this freshman class. So you guys are traveling actually to CC Veterans, right, on Thursday. So Gilly told us about how he thinks it's going to be the biggest test for them right now, for you guys right now, to really see how good your team is or how much better you guys can be or need to be. All right, so tell me a little bit about how you're excited about this game on Thursday.
Well, I'm pretty excited. I mean, it's going to be one of our toughest games of the season, but I think we can put up a really good game and end up with a win.
I mean, I hope so too, man. Good luck to you guys. Frankie, you guys keep these things going, and honestly, it's really awesome that you could come up here and talk to me. It shows me a lot about your character and you guys, and I hope that you guys get the victory as well. So good luck to you guys on Thursday, all right? Yeah. Good, as Perkins extends their lead here, making it 14-0. The extra point is blocked. So they're kicking off again with number 1, do-it-all athlete Rivera from the Stallions, kicking a little line drive. Received by number 14 of the Gators, generating so far a good little return, getting it back to about the 40. As the Garcia Gators look to try and actually generate something here on offense with the little time that they have left, 4:32 left on the clock. 14-0, currently the 8th grade A Perkins Stallions leading this inaugural Cluster Cup. The first down here for the Gators. Signal ready for play as the Stallions' stingy defense has not given up much this game. That defensive front making it very difficult to run. Number 22 and 20 off those edges, not letting anything find the sideline and get positive. and making it even more difficult to run up the middle with that big defensive line up front. Well, a timeout from Perkins as they try and get things going here in the remaining of the game.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Shop and save on over 6,000 new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Come find your next new ride today. Think savings, think Bert Ogden. But hurry, sale ends Labor Day Monday.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway.
Good, we're back on RSL 2 with the Gators out of the gun. Dropping back as a quarterback and taken down by big number 72. It looks like Castillo in on that play. From the Stallions. Big Christopher Castillo in the middle there, coming down with the quarterback on the sack. We have Jaime, his older brother, who plays for us here at Rivera High School. Definitely proud of his younger brother right there. He's going to earn himself his post-game meal, he says. Making it a 2nd and long for the Gators, as they're still trying to get something here going on the offense with the stingy Perkins Stallions defense. All game long, holding these guys on the Gator offense to almost nothing. But we still have the quarterback. We have number 5 of the Gators still trying to generate something, see if they can get something going. Good, a low snap, handed off again, unblocked up the middle. Now this time is big number 77 in the middle of that defense. Noah Ayala with a big tackle for a loss. These guys look like they're really, really hungry to end this right now. They're making it a 3rd and long now for the Gators. Ton of support for both teams here today. Couldn't ask for more from the parents. We're extremely happy with this Rivera High School community, the Rivera Raiders community, who has shown up for our varsity football team, for our volleyball team. Those crowds are really nice too. And right now, this middle school cluster cup with our stands packed with parent support for both the Gators and the Stallions. As the Gators have a 3rd and long conversion attempt here out of the gun. Doubles, stack formation. Good, swing pass to number 3, 14. First one in, good, makes a couple defenders miss. Gets positive on the play, but running down the line from the inside is defensive tackle, Castillo. Again, with number 14 from the Stallions, the first one to make contact, but looks like number 3 receiver from the Gators, Cesar Ayala, makes a couple of people miss before being met by number 72 and number 20 of the Stallions. 72 Castillo again, making 2 plays in the last 3. And number 20 in on the help, Jesus Martinez. Making it still a 4th and 11. Big conversion, as more than likely the Gators are going to try and go for this one with 1:48 left. They are down 14-0 in this cluster cup. In the spread, out of the gun. We got trips to one side. Good, taking the snap, dropping back, rolling out for the pass. Just short, skips it in. Called it complete, but it's still a turnover on downs. Number 0 for the Gators in on that one. Juventino Sandoval traps the ball actually there. They called it complete, but it was a 4th down nonetheless. It turns it over to the Stallions. Stallions take over on offense now and look to run out this clock in this inaugural cluster cup with 1:30 left in the 4th quarter of this game. Very, very stingy outing so far by the Stallions. as the Gators take over on defense here to try and make a stop. Maybe they need to generate some turnover here. They need a turnover so that they can try and get the ball back for themselves and try and score. They're down 14-0 as the Stallions take over. They're probably going to keep this on the ground to try and run out this clock. Good with a penalty here. On this first play from this drive. As the referee's having a discussion, looks like they're waving the flag off. Waving the flag, we have a replay of the first down. Two-back formation here for the Stallions as they take a knee. All they have to do is take a couple more so they can finish this thing off. It was a really, really good showing for the first half. All the way to about the third quarter, it was only 8-0. Just needed a little bit more from the Gators on offense. They made it close for a little bit, but I think it was just too much firepower, man. These guys playing both ways on the Stallions. We have, obviously, number one, Rivera, do-it-all athlete for these guys, kicking the ball, kicking the extra point, receiving a touchdown, running some jet sweeps. And then, obviously, number 15, quarterback for the Stallions as well, Benito Alvarado, Big Ben, man. He's playing defense. He was that linebacker, got a few tackles for himself, and then, obviously, throwing that pass to Rivera, Santiago, number one, the receiver. They're able to do just enough as they take those last couple of knees here to run out the clock. As a crowd showing support for both teams on this incredible outing, on this inaugural Cluster Cup. The Stallions earning the right to carry that trophy around with them until the next sport, where these 8th grade A teams will see each other again and hopefully get the opportunity for the Gators to win it back in the next sport, or the Stallions keep it at Perkins Middle School for another season. Really awesome to see all the support that we've gotten at Rivera High School. Again, we'd like to thank our superintendent of schools, Dr. Jesus Chavez, and all of our school board members, our athletic director, Gilbert Leal, as we see Coach Johnny Garza, the head coach of the Rivera Raiders football team, out here with the cluster trophy, getting ready to present it to the Perkins Stallions. Coaches on offense, Julio Lozano, defensive coach Jorge Rivera, and assistant coach Cesar Maldonado for the Stallions on this 8th grade team. Awesome stuff. A lot of good things that we were able to see out of that defensive front. Very stingy defense for that Stallion team. Number 72, Castillo. Number 1, Rivera. Number 15, Big Ben. Did some awesome things. We saw some stuff out of number 20, Jesus Martinez. Number 22 as well in on the defense for the Stallions. Liam Figueredo. Congratulations to both teams, though, man. The Gators, hats off to them. They had some really good guys that were playing for them as well, going both ways for them. Jaden Longoria, obviously the quarterback Damien Montoya sticking it out. We saw glimpses of some other guys in there as well. They got to keep their heads up. They got to be proud. They got a good thing going with them also, and we're obviously going to be needing both groups to come together, just like we had these interviews from Gilly Cantu and Frankie came out here and were able to talk to us and give us their insight on when they were playing at that middle school level and how important it is for them to come together to help each other out now together as one school, Rivera High School, right? So Coach Johnny Garza presenting currently the Cluster Cup trophy to the Perkins Stallions as they get fired up there with our principal of schools, Obed Leal, and their coaches all around them, the principal interim at their school as well. Really excited for those guys to be able to hang that thing up and take it with them to the next sport, put it in their trophy case for a little while, but it's going to travel. They better be ready to do everything they can do for the next sport, because if the moment they let their guard down, the other school, the Gators, are ready to take over in that next sport. So it's really awesome to see these things come together. The crowd that we generated today, the support from the parents, all of our coaches, from our varsity staff to our freshman staff that were out here today helping out, running the concession, setting up the run-out tunnel. Coach Bettis, who does awesome things for us on our social media, and our feeders, and show these guys some love. It's really important for us to be able to do that for them. So the only thing left to do in this Cluster Cup, we've awarded the championship or the Cluster Cup trophy to the Perkins Stallions, who win this thing 14-0, is to choose our RSL player of the game. And I think the discussion has been here during the timeouts and text messages I've been getting is honestly looking at the Stallions and how they were able to generate offense, not just with their quarterback, Big Ben, but Big Ben did some great things. Ben Alvarado, number 15 for the Stallions. But the do-it-all athlete, like I've been saying through this cast the whole time, has been Santiago Rivera, number 1. Kicking the extra point, kicking field goals, returning punts, being able to receive a receiving touchdown, getting a ton of handoffs also. He generated a ton of offense. So I think when all things are said and done, we're going to have to hand this thing to Santiago Rivera here, the number 1 do-it-all athlete from the Perkins Stallions. He's got a ton of upside. We can't wait for him to get here to Rivera so that we can get working, and with all his skill set, he was playing both sides of the ball, came up, made some big hits. Who knows? The sky's the limit for this kid. I think he can play some defense, play some offense, and probably help us on both sides of the ball. But he showed some really good things today, just like all the other kids on the Stallions team. Alvarado, obviously, Big Ben, the quarterback, and then all of our guys on the Gators. Hats off to them. Hats off to them for battling the entire game, all 4 quarters, and giving themselves an opportunity to be here and make this a competitive deal. So after Coach Garza gives a pep talk to the Gators as well, we'll get him the opportunity to award this medal RSL player of the game to Santiago Rivera, number 1 from the Stallions.
Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy! It's like the Everest of trivia.
Spitting truth there. What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
I sure
Watch
did.
Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.